Right. Let's see what we can find around here.
I had not had the chance to read half the books on my shelves. I didn't know why I kept buying them.
We never exactly looked around here, did we?
George had given me this picture. I never could bring myself to throw it away. It was a photo of my old friend, George. I wondered what he was doing right now. Probably running a clam bake somewhere for his law firm. We had some good times together, and more than our share of dangerous ones too.
Well, the good times are about to come back. Hey, look! Looks familiar.
The clown's red nose was a clue that George and I once found. It made me think of him when I touched it. Looking after houseplants wasn't my forte.
Yeah, I thought so. There's nothing else to look at, sadly.
I considered leaving the apartment and decided to visit Vernon's place.
Even though he's dead, it is important. Right.
She asked so many
I
questions.
considered leaving the area,
Odd questions.
If you
but
ask
decided
me,
to remain
she
here.
wasn't really a reporter.
She knows you are a witness. Not that I want to worry you.
You're right. I saw her entering the poor boy's apartment.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
I thought you'd been arrested.
They released me. I didn't kill him.
You made a mistake, Edith.
Oh, I don't think so.
About the woman
Really?
you saw,
I'm looking at her right now.
are there any details you can remember that might help?
I told the police everything. Why should I tell you?
Because she tried to frame me for murder.
Ha! What do you take me for? A character in some kind of detective story?
Yeah?
She's had a nasty shock.
She's not the only one.
She did tell me something. Something she overheard Vernon say.
Go
Really?
on. It could be important.
He said the power was building up. And he mentioned a manuscript. I don't know if that helps.
It might. Thanks.
Well, let's see. Let's try and enter the main doors of the apartment. Right.
The door was securely locked.
Still? Okay.
The door was locked.
I didn't know what I was thinking.
The window was now locked tight.
Shit. Well, that sucks. Let's go downstairs. We'll take the back way. Alright.
I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
I don't know why I'm even trying. I thought that I could. Okay, let's get up here. Trying to get behind here. There we go. And in we go. Can I? There we go.
The door was locked.
Shit.
I couldn't hear anything. The police had done a very good job sealing the crime scene. The flat had been securely locked up. I could see the key in the keyhole inside the door.
Well, I know of a trick.
I had to find out why Vernon wanted to see me, and why he was killed before he got the chance. This was an old trick, but it might just work. Let's see whether those old TV shows were accurate. Aha!
Thank you, television.
Gently does it. It worked. The key landed neatly on the paper. It was the front sheet of an old newspaper. The paper had more stories about strange weather around the world.
Well, it's not fair to trust right now.
The lock opened with a satisfying click.
Perfect. Right. Let's have a look around. What's this?
A girl should never be without a tissue.
Okay. Anything else?
You have no new messages. Old messages.
I don't really.
Vernon, darling. It's Maman here. I'm at my wit's end. I've given your trousers 3 washes at 100 degrees, and that stain still won't come out. It's more like cement than mayonnaise. Anyway, the ironing's done. Oh, I hate these machines. Au revoir, à dimanche. This is Nico from La Liberté. Just to say I'll be round at 8 as promised. Goodbye. Vernon, it's Beatrice. Good luck with the reporter. I'll be waiting for you in the gardens afterwards. Love you, Snooky.
Whatever. Alright. Let's look around.
The wash basin was surprisingly clean.
That's neat.
I'd always dreamed there were men out there capable of cleaning the toilet, but he wasn't one of them.
Of course. Nothing of importance.
The picture was a pleasant touch. Another Steve Jobs original. I had a pretty good idea who was going to be behind the door.
Beatrice. Yep. Hey there.
Here, I understand if you don't want to talk.
Thanks. I thought the police had arrested you.
They did. Held me for 2 days, then released me without charge. Now I'm going to find out what's going on.
Yep.
Can I ask you about Vernon?
He was very anxious to meet you.
What did he want to talk to me about? Do you know?
Not the details. He was acting so strangely.
Go on.
Oh.
He said his life was in danger. Wouldn't let me come up to the flat. We had to meet in the gardens.
Why was he so scared?
It was those people.
Who?
I don't know. They paid Vernon to crack some old manuscript. I don't know why it was such a big deal. Anyone can see the manuscript on the internet.
So did he crack it?
Of course. Vernon's the best. He was the best.
So what happened then?
They told him to keep quiet. Threatened him. That was 6 months ago.
So
Oh,
he
boy.
risked his life to speak to me. But why now?
He said it was all coming true.
What was?
He wouldn't tell me. The stuff in the manuscript, I suppose.
That manuscript is very important.
Do you know anything about Vernon's safe?
Only that he's got one somewhere.
You don't know the combination?
No. It would have to be easy to remember, though. Vernon had a terrible memory.
Really?
I used to laugh, because he was always asking me my birthday.
Go on.
What's your birthday again, babe? He'd say. 23rd of October. Same every year, I tell him.
Okay, Beatrice. I'll leave you alone now.
No,
Yeah.
wait. What about that woman? What if she comes back?
Don't worry. She won't.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to find her and get to the bottom of this. Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Alright. I know my eating's a bit
If you
annoying,
think
but
of anything, or just need to talk, I'm at 361 Rue Jarry.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
right. That birth date she gave us. That is gonna be the answer, isn't it?
Piecing together the information from Beatrice, I figured that her birth date was the combination I needed. Et voilà!
Yep.
There were only two things inside. A hand-drawn diagram and a DVD disc.
I don't like when her blood felt like that. Awesome choice. Right. Let's leave.
I had the DVD, and now I needed to take a look at its contents. Going back to my place was the best option.
What the?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button.
I had the DVD, and now I needed to take a look at its contents. Going back to my place was the best option.
What the?
Yep.
My God, that was close! That was the sports car I was looking for earlier.
Yep. So that's the first step I had. And you noticed, it just took me back to the QTE. So every time you die, you get another chance. You have to go through it, but you do get another chance. You don't have to, like, reload your save like you would in the other games.
I considered leaving the area and decided to visit my apartment.
We're gonna have to. Right. Let's have a look, see. Can I? There we go. Let's use this.
My hands trembled as I slid the disc into the slot. What was so important that it got Vernon killed?
If you are watching this, Mouse, then you know what's happened. The whole world is in danger, Beatrice. The manuscript those people paid me to decode had a secret. A deadly secret. Though I didn't know it at the time. You know all those earthquakes and the crazy weather I've been going on about? They were predicted in the manuscript. Turns out it's quite famous. Called the Voynich manuscript. People have been trying to crack it for years, and I beat them to it. Me, Vernon. I haven't decoded everything, but what I've seen is enough. It talks of a power so great, it could destroy the whole of mankind. It flows continually around the earth along routes known as ley lines. The Chinese call them dragon lines. You know, an ancient civilization even learned how to use this energy, and it brought them great power. They became greedy. They lost control. The power surged. It almost destroyed the world. Beatrice, the people who paid me want to harness this power. And if they do, it is the end of the world. For real! You'll find a diagram with this. It's important, but I haven't worked out why. Yet, two things I know are very important. Something called the Key of Solomon, and the strange phrase, devils and witches dance with cows on the Sabbath. The more I work on the manuscript, the more confused I become, and the more I fear for my life. Whatever happens, Mouse, I love you.
I'd wanted a big story. Now it looked as though I'd found one. But what did it all mean? I was going to need help.
Yep. Make sure the mic is on.
Perhaps I should make a call.
Andre, it's time for you to make your appearance.
I wondered if Andre might have any ideas.
André Lobineau?
Hi.
It's good to hear from you. I do worry about you, you know.
Oh, Andre, you are sweet. I've got a serious problem, Andre. I really need your help.
Tell me about it and I'll see what I can do.
The guy who died?
The one you went to interview?
That's him. He left me a message recorded onto a disc.
How terribly dramatic. A voice from beyond the grave.
This is serious, Andre. In his message, he says he managed to decipher something called the Voynich manuscript. Also, do you know anything about the Key of Solomon?
I need to see this for myself. I'll see you at your place.
Here we go.
Whatever happens, Mouse, I love you.
If even 1/10 of that is true,
We have to assume it is, Andre.
let's summarize what he's told us.
Something called the Voynich manuscript suggests that an ancient civilization used a power that ran through the earth itself.
And someone is trying to use that power today, possibly in the process causing earthquakes.
That strange diagram and something called the Key of Solomon has, as yet unknown, significance.
I have no idea what the diagram is, but I know about the Key of Solomon.
What does it unlock?
It's a fabled book that holds the wisdom of Solomon. What else was there?
Devils and witches dancing with cows on the Sabbath.
Devils and witches were reputed to have danced on the Île Saint-Louis.
Part of that island used to be called Île aux Vaches.
Cow Island.
There's a significant connection to the Île Saint-Louis. If we could only pinpoint it more closely.
Let's talk to him
What
for
could
a
it
bit.
mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Yeah. First,
What do you think that pattern represents?
It looks a bit like a spider.
Andre, this is serious. Do you think it could have anything to do with the lines of energy he mentioned?
Maybe this is where the power lines meet up.
Brilliant! That's it! But how does that help us?
maybe...
Do you think there is a theatrical link to the island?
You need to do some research.
I know just the place to phone. You say the Key of Solomon is a book.
Yes. There are even ancient Hebrew manuscripts that are claimed to be the real thing. But genuine scholars doubt their authenticity.
Perhaps the real thing contains further information on this. What's the significance of the Île Saint-Louis?
I have no idea. Perhaps we need a connection to another piece of information.
Well, we know what to do.
Perhaps I should make a call.
The newspaper.
Better check in with my paper.
News desk?
Theatrical mask.
I need you to help me.
That's what I'm here for.
You're a resting actress, so you might know this. Is there a theatrical connection to the Île Saint-Louis?
There's an old theater on the island. I knew some people who were trying to get it reopened a few years back. But it's been condemned for the last 5 years.
Does it have a name?
Hieroglyph.
Thanks. I owe you one. Bye now. What could it mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Andre, do you know anything about a theater called Hieroglyph?
On the Île Saint-Louis?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to have to investigate then.
Yep.
I considered leaving my apartment.
And going straight for the theater.
Andre, I'm going to hunt down some more clues.
It's a bit late to go poking around an old theater.
I'll be fine. Typical.
Mm-hmm. Guess who it is?
Hello?
Remember me, your boss?
Ah,
Where the hell have you been?
in jail. How come you didn't bail me out?
We're a bit low on resources right now, Nico. Which is why I have a new assignment for you.
I'm still working on the dead hacker story.
That's old news. I want you to
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
drop the case.
No! Someone framed me.
You don't get to choose, Nico. That's not the deal.
In that case, I quit. You know, I feel better for that.
There's just the question of how you'll pay the bills and eat.
Something will come up.
You sound like your friend, Georges.
That's a good thing.
The theater looked as if it had been abandoned for years. I wondered if it was really the right place. I was going to have to get inside to find out. The door was locked. I couldn't force it.
Great. Let's have a look around.
Just another locked door.
Okay. I'm guessing they're all locked, so...
Just another locked door.
Of course. Okay. Let's think of something. Wait a second. What is that at the very end of this road?
It was the red Jaguar that had nearly run me over. The killer clearly had the connection to the theater. It looked like I was on the right track after all. I could see the mask the traffic warden had described. I was in the right place, all right.
Mm-hmm.
The door was locked. I had no way of opening it, short of throwing a brick through the window.
Right, let's try and get inside here. Let's see. Can I get up on the scaffolding? Let's see. Oh, maybe. Aha! Okay. Is there anything over here? No. Okay. Wait, there's a ladder. Really trying to see hard. What's down this way? I can get up from here. Alright, down here is a fence. Great. Is there any way I can just ignore the fence? No. Well then. Let's see if there's any other way I can get through here. I can jump this. And that was the right option. Right, what's down here? A box. Let's see if this can be of any help to me. Yep, it is. Hello, what's this?
The base of the billboard was attached by metal clips. I had loosened the clips, but the billboard didn't budge.
Well, we loosened it at least. Right, going down. I'll run forward and make a jump. There was a ladder there I didn't even notice for some... I could barely notice anything, it's so fucking dark. Please tell me there's a brightness setting. Graphics menu. No. Fuck me. I can handle this. I can handle this. I'm a man. A man who's blind, but a man nonetheless. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Like, I can climb that. Of course, of course, of course. Of course. Well, at least we can get across this now. Okay, climb the ladder. And we should be close to that billboard. Climb up here. Yep, good. We can push this now, I hope.
It was a gamble, but my options were limited.
Haha.
Success!
Oh god, I have to go all the way back. Ah. Great. Can I just drop down from here? Can I? No? Well, guess what? We're going all the way around. We're going all the way back. All the way back. Down we go. I remember this being pretty slow. I didn't mind it too much, though. Still don't. I've played many a slow game. Much slower than this, in fact. Okay. Let's just get up here and then we can move.
I was risking death with every step, but so what? I felt like I was under a death sentence already.
Haha. Ah, shit.
God, that was close. I was trapped on the theater side with no way back.
Great. Well, that's a save. Can I drop down there? No, I can't. Looks like I'm climbing. Right.
Just another locked door.
Damn it. But this door.
Just another locked door.
Please don't say the same thing 3 times.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
At least you didn't repeat yourself. Okay, maybe I have to go down here. Okay, how about this door right behind me? Yes! Okay. Let's see. What can I find around here?